1628 Heavy Miami, 1080 at 18, gust to 3, runway 12, clear to land. Dragon 2223, cross runway 12, taxiway Yankee, and contact ground on 28.
We are back. Welcome back to part 2. Live from Miami. Ooh, look at that smoker. Look at that smoker. We are back live from Miami. Good afternoon. It is 2:15 here on the East Coast. Almost back on the dot. I hope you're all doing fantastic. We missed a few airplanes. We missed a fantastic one actually. Have you ever heard, let me have a look on it, have you ever heard of Abercrombie and Kent? There was right after we stopped the stream, of course, a 757 Iceland Air coming in from Keflavik. It was all white. Flight radar is showing an orange tail. Absolutely bonkers. So this one is in. And welcome to part 2. Our next arrival is MD-83 from World Atlantic. Coming in from Santa Clara. And we waste no time. We just continue. And we pretend we never stopped. Alright? So we have to build up the same thing. So hit the like button please. You can help us out really quick if everyone is hitting the like button. So we can build the audience back up. We left it around, I would say 700 viewers. We peaked at over 1100 in the first stream. So let's try to get back as quick as possible. The rain stopped us a little bit. So hit that like button and hopefully we can get back. Lots of viewers here at the moment. So you hear some voices in the background.
Cross runway 12 at taxiway Tango. And then you can go straight ahead to the ramp with me. Cross 12 Tango straight to the ramp there and meet up.
We had lots of freighters coming in during this 1.5 hours. Well, it was almost 2 hours, right? So next one, another 757-200 from Atlanta, and then another World Atlantic MD-83. There we go. I think it looks like the airport is picking up really good now. 750, another one from Atlanta, Georgia, coming in next. That's Atlanta Delta Airlines flight 1249. And then we have another LATAM Airlines coming in, a 320-200 from Bogota. And then also I expect a few more cargo airplanes to take off. Unfortunately, Maersk Air Cargo left towards runway 8, so that's unfortunate. And then we have Virgin Atlantic coming in. Virgin Atlantic, Airbus 330-900. Let's see if we might see a surprise today or not. You never know. You never know. From the Wednesday flight, the captain reached out to us. It was by complete surprise. Also the crew, guys, the crew from London Air Cargo with the Hercules, with the L100. They also responded in below the video from, when was it, on Sunday? I think it was the crazy Sunday. So that crew also responded to us, and there goes, unfortunately, Maersk Cargo, taken off on runway 8, depending on their destination, but usually they are flying north of them. And we have Wi-Fi in the house. Hello, hello. I had to start again because of the rain, so this is part 2. I had to save the equipment, and then we are live again. So that's the plan for the second part. We will go into the night. Let's see, it is 2 o'clock. I don't want to put a real time out, but let's shoot for about, I would say 7 o'clock-ish, depending on the traffic. I expect today a lot of traffic because the posts Thanksgiving travel, and with all the craziness that is connected to it, right? We heard about the problems that Airbus has with their 320 fleet. Some of them apparently are grounded, some are not, some already received the update. It's the computer that is built by Thales. It's a French company. Apparently that computer is responsible for Nick and for Roll. So there was a JetBlue flight from, I think, somewhere in the Caribbean into Newark that all of a sudden took a nosedive. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then now Airbus said, oops, maybe a little bit of solar radiation to that computer, and they are working on updates and providing updates already, and all that's kind of, whatever is needed to stay safe. But we see here 319s, 320, 321s. We see him flying. So they either has received already an update, or they just say, you know what, let's do it after Thanksgiving. No idea how they want to play it, but you better play it safe. Next one, MD-83, a Mad Dog is coming in. World Atlantic Airways, 35 years old. 35 years old. Delivered in 1990. The good old days. We just passed the 80s, and now we are in the 90s. 1990. World Atlantic Airways, only here in Miami. Absolutely crazy. Was updated on most of the aircraft in the world during the night. Well, I don't know if you need to do it manually. I doubt it. I don't think that has happened yet. There are quite a few out there. I don't think that each Airbus has a direct uplink to Airbus. I don't think so. My sources say it takes between 2 and 5 hours to update each aircraft. So I don't think that has happened yet. But what do I know? What do I know? World Atlantic MD-83 buttering it down, and there's quite some wind. Quite some gusts. Hey Kevin, Miami Part 2, yes. I had the rain pass, and according to my weather app, we should be safe. We should be safe for the rest of today. And there's Emirates 777 heading to Bogota in Colombia, and then this one is coming back in the evening hours. And then continues to Dubai. So it would make more sense to let this one out on the southern runway, but hallo Renate, Grüße. Great to have you. Next inbound. I don't know why we have no ATC. I'm gonna look after it in a second. There we go. Alright, ADC, what's going on? I think it should be connected. Oh, still heavy wind gusts, so I might have to hold on to my equipment. This one came in about half an hour ago. The next inbound we have American Airlines flight 1336 from Punta Cana, 737-800. And we have Hans sending us an 11 euros super chat. Hans, thank you so much. Let me read it in a second. There we go. Hans sending us an 11 euro super chat saying most Airbus planes are back in the air again. An update took 2 hours at most. We underestimated the effect of the last very powerful solar flares the world was exposed to. That's for sure. All right, okay. Then I guess Airbuses are back safe. Wow. This is a response time. Let's talk about response time. Airbus addressing the issue. A few hours later, the update is out. The next days, most planes are already updated and back in the air. That is customer service. That is pretty cool. Hans, thank you so much. That is pretty cool. All right, before we go back to the heavies, there's a 175 coming in, and then we will have a Virgin on runway 9. And then we have LATAM cargo, 767-300 from, of course, from Quito. Where else? Coming in. And then most likely Eastern Express. Swiss with a 330 is also coming in. Looks like a runway 9 candidate as well. So get ready. It's going to be amazing. Dread inbound traffic.
Brazil 5 Charlie Heavy, Miami, wind 080 at 17, gust 24, runway 9er.
Gust 24. Not as bad as it was like 2 hours ago, where we had gusts up to 30 knots. My equipment was flying. I had to hold on to my equipment. It was absolutely crazy. It was really crazy. All right, let's start with the little one. There we go. American Airlines, Embraer 175. Thank you so much for 65 likes. Let's all hit the like button. That would really help to push out the stream again. It's part 2. We had to stop because of rain. You still see the dark clouds. ready for Virgin Atlantic 33900, 2 years old, delivered in December of 2022, coming in from London Heathrow. And I think British Airways 380 shouldn't be far out anymore either, so that one is expected to come in a few minutes as well.
Alright, clear to lane 12, hold short of runway 9er, southwest 1404.
Driver 618 heavy, additional, caution wave turbulence, following heavy A330, 4.5 miles ahead. Brickyard 4533, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
Another buttery landing from Virgin Atlantic. That was a smooth one too. Really nice. Virgin, you got your act together. Fantastic. What a landing. Super smooth. Virgin from London Heathrow was Virgin Flight 5. And now we have a 767-300 coming in from Quito, Ecuador. No flight information from flight radar, so I think it's a LATAM cargo. November 540 Kilo Zulu.
Charlie Heavy, uniform, Sierra, hold short of runway 12.
Uniform Sierra, hold short of runway 12, Tower American, Boeing 25, inbound IMS, runway 12.
American 2025, Miami, welcome 1080 at 20, gust 26, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er for landing traffic.
Clear to land, runway 12, hold short of runway 9, American 2025.
Miami, caution with turbulence, following heavy 767 short final. Wind 070 at 21, gust 26, runway 9er. Clear to land, this traffic landing, runway 12, don't hold short of your intersection, Airbus 321.
Copy, clear to land, runway 09.
It's a million people out here, it's crazy. Of course, everyone is home. Everyone is home because it's a long Thanksgiving weekend, so it's pretty busy here. You hear a lot of noise. One guy is hammering with his stone on the rail tracks. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what his plans are, but too much energy. I think that's what it is. Next inbound, 737-400, most likely Eastern Express. Most likely Eastern Express. No flight information. And then we have Swiss coming in on runway 9. We have Boliviana de Aviación coming in runway 9. Oh my god, we have Top Air Portugal 330-900 with a 75-year sticker coming in. We have Lufthansa 747-8 coming in. And somewhere must be BA 380. Yes, BA 380 also on the way. So get ready for a festival of crazy arrivals. It's going to be amazing. This is Planes and Friends live from Miami, Florida. Leave us a like and subscribe to the channel, please. This would help us to spread it out as quick as possible and regain the viewers where we stopped last time.
Southwest 1404 to the Ram, via Sierra. And checking in, Southwest.
one is a 175 before we go to Swiss. Swiss is number 2 currently with a 330-300. Wow, there is lots of action happening here in the next minutes, so don't go anywhere.
Runway 9, I would say land.
Eastern 515, Tango 7, Tango, and uniform, hold short of runway 12.
Tango, uniform, short of runway 1.
We haven't seen a single go around yet, so let's see when this happens. The wind gusts are strong enough.
Tower, Boliviana 762, ILS.
Boliviana 762 Heavy, Miami, crossing with Turbulence. You're following Heavy A330, 3.5 miles ahead. Wind 080 at 17, gust 26.
Okay, now 3 330s are coming in, and 3 different ones are coming in. The first one, Swiss, A330-300. The second one, Bolivia de Aviación, 330-200. And the third one is Top Air Portugal, the newest version, A330-900. It continues to be so cool. All right, perfect. Let's go over.
Southwest 4351, uniform Quebec, hold short of Sierra, and contact ground 18.
Uniform, bed short of Sierra, ground 4351.
Southwest 4351, and actually straight out, they just hold Quebec, Sierra to the rim.
Alright, Quebec, Sierra to the ramp with you, 4351.
Boliviana 762 Heavy, advise you have the Heavy A330 in sight from all final at 600 feet.
Look at the glider.
Boliviana 762.
Boliviana 762, maintain visual separation with that traffic, crossway turbulence, slow approach speed.
The mind speed of separation, reduce velocity.
Tango Yankee, hold short of 12. That's 3801. Convoy 3801, Tango Yankee, hold short of 12.
Yeah, I heard about it. But most likely it will be runway 8 departures, so I don't expect him to see. So we have currently a Dreamlifter here. Looks like it was a few days here at Atlas Air maintenance, a Dreamlifter, 747, crazy. Currently squawking, it looks like also taxiing, destination Charleston, so that's north. So I don't know what the plans are, but I would be super surprised if this one would come down on runway 9. But on the other hand, hey, it's Miami, you never know. Never seen it. I've never seen a Dreamlifter, never. So let's see. We will see it. We will see him for sure taking off and appearing behind the buildings. So let's see. And that's Boliviana de Aviación 330-200.
Eastern 515, cross runway 12 at taxiway uniform and extra short after the ramp.
That tail is so beautiful, so beautiful. So the Dreamlifter is taxiing, and It all looks like runway 8. But let's see. If this one comes down on runway 9, I have to buy a lottery ticket again. Can you imagine a Dreamlifter lining up in front of us? That would be sick. That would be sick. Next one. Top Air Portugal. 330-900 with the 75 years sticker on it. Unfortunately no sun, but you know what? Let's just bring him in. Let's bring him, I don't care. If you ask, like, when did the Dreamlifter land? It was a couple of days ago. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, so there was no chance for us to really get him. Next inbound is a 320 Global X from Cap Haitien. And then we have the Lufthansa 747-8 coming back, Yankee November. What's this, the one with the bird strike? I think it was the one with the bird strike. Maybe our moderators can look it up real quick. Let's see.
Portugal 223 heavy, taxi via uniform, and Victor, hold short of runway 12.
They're loading this thing here. That's a passenger to freighter conversion.
Oh, Portugal, you gotta make uniform. You don't have uniform? Yeah, you have to stay right at taxi speed. It's, kind of complicates things here.
Dreamlifter is still taxiing on the northern taxiway.
Yeah, that's the option we have now, right? Yeah, exit at Tango 8 and hold short of runway 12.
Looks like Top taxied the wrong way.
Yeah, 614, traffic on the runway. Go around. Climate maintain 3000, flight present heading 7614, go around, 7614, go around, flight maintain 3000.
You make him turn around.
And flight heading 120.
He's turning around.
120, 120.
Looks like Cap Haitien, the Cap Haitien flight is going around Global X. And there is Lufthansa coming in. Yeah, this one is going around. Global X is going around. It's getting resequenced. Yankee Romeo. Okay, alright, so they send a different one.
American 2986, turn left here at Yankee, contact ground 28. Trailing 181 Miami, 1090 at 16, that's 25, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er for land retracted.
And Holger with the call outs. There we go. Thank you so much, Holger. Lufty 747-8 coming in from Frankfurt in Germany. And BA is just a few minutes behind him. So BA 380 coming up in just a little bit.
go around. Go around, climb maintain 3000 and flight heading 100.
Okay, the next go around. The next go around. Wow. It was Spirit.
Continue taxi, hold short of runway 12, move up a little bit there.
Sorry. Not sure if I can find it. There it is, Spirit. That was a go around.
93 Miami, caution wave turbulence, wind 09017.
Looks like pretty busy at the moment. Dude, I know.
4402, turn left on Quebec, left on
Dude,
taxiway Quebec.
that's an entry. That's an entry. Dude. That's crazy.
On 462 heavy, left at the end, and contact ground on point. As you taxi left, you can contact Miami
Alright.
and taxi to
Next
the
one
right.
is Avianca 320 from Managua coming in, 320 Neo. 1-year-old, delivered in June of 2024.
Bye. Bear 491, 125.5. 25.5, Bear 491. Freebird 3 Golf Super, 10018, got 25, runway 9er, clear to land.
Right, Streamlifter taking off right now. So we will see it in a few coming up behind the buildings, but there's also British Airways 380 coming in, and there comes the Dreamlifter. There we go. First time we cover a Dreamlifter. Look at that one. Look at this bad boy here.
United 2295, Miami, welcome, wind 08018, gust 23, runway 12, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 12.
.747 Dreamlifter. Never saw one. Back to Charleston. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Brand 21, are you the one for the Super now?
All right, next one. Are you ready? From Quadjet to Quadjet, BA A380. Let's get ready for some close-up action. I can't wait for this thing to come in here. There we go. From London Heathrow.
Boliviana 762, cross runway 12.
11 years old, delivered in May of 2014.
Boliviana 762, only give way to Avianca before you enter, okay? I got 392, left Tango 7, taxi via Tango, hold short of Victor. United 2295, final approach speed. Yeah, 2295,
What's wrong today with all this caps thing? Crazy. Kevin, big boy afternoon. Big toys for the big boys. Butter. British Airways, butter it down on runway 9. There we go. buttering down on runway 9.
And continue taxi Tango, uniform, hold short of runway 12.
What? These few minutes were ridiculous. 380, 747-8 Lufthansa. The dream lifter was departing. I mean, how do you want to top that? Maybe with a 321 Neo of Viva Aerobus coming in from Merida. And then we have a 320 coming in from Medellin, Avianca, flight 30. And then a 175. What a contrast. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we have a 320 without flight information coming in. That is most likely Global X. Most likely Global X. That was a hell of an approach. We started right at the right time. Fantastic. 37 minutes in, we welcome 470 viewers, and thank you so much for 134 likes. As I said, if you haven't sent us a like so far, it would be great if you could, so we can get the old viewer count back. We had to stop because of the rain. There was rain coming in, and therefore we had to stop. It's still very, very windy, very gusty. Also, feel free to leave us a subscribe. We just passed the 14,000 and are already on the way to 15,000. Overtaking on the left lane, like, damn. KLM Cargo 747-400 is 25 minutes out. There we go. Thank you, Codex 143. And we have a few smaller ones coming in. Another barbecue coming in. Barbecue is Eastern Air Express. Flight number BBQ. And then we have a nice one. Aerolíneas Argentinas 330-200 on the way. Currently 7 minutes out. NBA, they have to wait for their gate. We have Air Canada 321 coming in. So we also have a 777-200 American Airlines from Barcelona coming in. So let's go over and capture Viva Aerobus 321 Neo. Again, we don't know. You can't even book a flight with them, so how do we know? It's again, come on.
Viva 754, Tango 7, Tango, hold short of Victor, no delay exit, traffic on final. Tango 7, John Victor, Viva 754. Wing 3 go super, follow the vehicle, cross runway 12. Ramp 21, cross runway 12, taxi to the ramp. We'll go to 23 heavy, cross runway 12 at taxiway Tango, and turn right on taxiway Quebec, and contact ground 48. Viva 754, taxi now via Tango uniform, hold short of runway 12. Tango uniform, hold short of runway 12, Viva 754.
And Luxpro, hello to beautiful Australia. Sunday morning, 6:53 a.m. and Luxpro is awake and decided to tune in live coverage from Miami Airport. Welcome. It's a fantastic afternoon. It's the second part. The first part we had to stop. We had to stop because of the rain that was coming in. And Fritz said, you know what? Hold my coffee, hold my tea, hold my Diet Coke. I gonna send 10 Plates and Friends memberships. Fritz, thank you so much. Great support. Fantastic. Great supporter, Fritz. Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to all of the winners. And we have more European white bodies coming in. It's gonna be very busy for the next few hours. I think the rain came in right on time, where it was a little bit of a slower time anyhow. And we're gonna pick it off. We're gonna pick it up where the good things are coming in. We even saw a dream lifter taken off a couple of minutes ago. Never saw that one.
That's only one route.
We have Itaro coming in. That's Ita Air with a 350-900. We have Iberia coming in with a 330-300 from Madrid. We have a 777-200 coming in from Barcelona. We have Aerolíneas Argentinas with a 330-200 coming in. We have, if you think that's it, no. We have Cargo Jet from Quito, 767-300 coming in. Get ready. Get ready. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I hope there's not rain coming over again. It would be good. Looks like the next days they look much drier, so I think there's a better chance for us to do like one continuously long stream.
Gemini 614, with you LH9.
Gemini 614, Miami, wind 09017, gust 23, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er, clear to land, Gemini 614.
American 1489, turn left, taxi via Tango Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
Tango Yankee, hold short of 12.
America 030, contact Miami Gate, continue to back. Runway 3961, cross runway 12 at Yankee and contact ground 18. Runway 491, Miami, 1090 at 17, gust 23, runway 9er, clear to land.
All right, get ready for a festival of amazing arrivals. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, I love Miami. I wouldn't have thought in my wildest dreams that anything like this is going to happen here in Miami. So it looks like we picked the right time to come down here. Absolutely fantastic.
Experiment 491, you have to have the field inside. for a visual approach.
We have the field and the report.
Runway 491.
All right, next one is a 320
Turn to the right is approved.
from Cap Haitien, Global X.
Fairway 396, turn left, that could be a Tango, and hold short of Victor. Tango, hold short, leave contact at 390.
There we go. Oh, that's Sunrise Airlines. There we go. Sunrise Airways. Global X flights.
American 115, heavy North Darwin, 00 at 15, 23, runway 9er, clear to land.
Runway 9er, clear to land, American 113.
Next one is Spirit is coming back, but went around on runway 8.
Gemini 614, we need you to expedite your exit here for traffic.
Pulled off an S maneuver, Spirit 320. I think to win some space.
Then you proceed Tango.
There we go. Welcome back, Spirit.
Okay, we're still at 77, Gemini. Excellent, it's this left turn, thank you. Back at 396, Uniform Sierra, hold short of runway 12. Beautiful Sierra, hold short runway 12, back at 396. Runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er for landed traffic, 777.
Clear to land, runway 12, will hold short of runway 9er, prepare 4485.
François is saying bonjour Miami. Bonjour François. And we have also KLM 747-400, Kids KLM Cargo from Amsterdam, approaching the airport, currently 9 minutes out. But now let's get the festival begin here with 777-200 American Airlines from Barcelona.
Sierra, taxi right on Quebec.
Runway 12, Sierra, right on Quebec, on 390.
So 491, let's see, which one you have? You have this one? Detective, yeah, Tango 7, just go to Sierra for me, Sierra, uniform, hold short of runway 12.
Night boats. What the heck? Oh goodness. And Holger is throwing one out.
Or you could join Sierra at the
There we go. Thank you, Holger.
Transfer 523, minus hour, crosswind turbulence, and following the 777, the mile final, wind 080 and 19, that's
There we go.
Yeah, you can contact Miami Gates at 396, Miami Gates back.
And we have Paul gifting 1 Planes and Friends membership. Paul, thank you so much for your support. There we go. Great support, Paul. And the winner is Lucy. No, wait a minute. Vicky. Vicky is the winner. Vicky Lynn, congratulations. You won a membership from Paul. Next one is Barbecue. Barbecue coming in. This is Eastern Air Express 737-400 from Camagüey, which just have to wait a second and we'll go right over. All right. So this one looks like it's loaded, so I'm not sure if and when this one is going out, but I think it's going to happen soon.
Alright, Turbulence 1-2, and we'll hold short of runway 9, runway 3084.
KLM 747 400 cargo, 6 minutes out.
American 113 heavy, cross runway 1 Victor.
So we have Eastern Air Express coming in, then we have most likely, what is it? Jesus. Air X is coming in, Cargo Jet coming in, Aerolíneas Argentinas coming in. Ooh, Iberia's coming in. ITA coming in. Goodness, it's getting better and better.
79614, continue uniform, hold short of runway 12.
Uniform, hold short 12,
Cargo Jet 15 Tech Heavy, Miami Tower, wind 080 at 18, gust 23, runway 9er, clear to land, traffic landing runway 12.
There we go, Eastern Air Express.
United 2105, wind 00 at 19, gust 25, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er. 12, short of.
There we go, like a 777.
181, adding contact to ramp, and proceeded once cleared and have a good day.
Alright, I am ready for, looks like Global X 320. No flight information, and behind that one we have Cargo Jet from Quito. And then we have Aerolíneas Argentinas 330. It's so cool. Festival of Arrivals. Let's go over.
Eastern 523 Miami, taxi via Tango and hold short of Victor. Argentina 1304 heavy, Miami Tower, wind 080 at 20, gust 25, runway 9er, clear to land.
Yes, copy, clear to land, Argentina 1304.
There we go. Global X. Oh, look at the sun illuminating the tail of Boliviana de Aviación. Can you imagine the whole 330 and in these colors? It would be absolutely fantastic. All right, Cargo Jet coming up next from Quito, 767-300.
Convoy 3884, left turn, contact ground 48. 79201, uniform and Victor, hold short of 12.
Let's see, this is the duct tape one.
Behind.
Uniform, Victor, hold short 12, no delay, Gemini 201.
Gemini 614, Gemini 614, cross runway 12 at taxiway uniform, and then right on the back.
There we go. Cargo Jet. They increased a lot flying in and out of Miami last year. Just a few of them, maybe one or two. but now a lot more. 1 or 2 per day, right? And now a lot more. We have something very interesting southwest of the airport, a KC-135, but I think they are practicing refueling. I think when the president is coming down here, should be anytime soon. This one departed in Birmingham, Alabama. There was an E6 also in the air right before I went live. So it looks like they are practicing some missions. Next inbound, Aerolíneas Argentinas, the beauty.
The uniform, full short of runway 12.
One crazy aircraft after the other.
Miami Tower, Copa 485, Copa 485, Miami, crosswind turbulence, following heavy A330, 1 mile final, wind 080 at 15, gust 25, runway 9er, clear to land. Clear to land, Copa 485. United 2105, begin to proceed all the way to Tango, exit.
Butter, almost butter, but pretty smooth. Not as buttery as Virgin Atlantic is doing it, but pretty close. Virgin is the mother of butter, especially Captain Chris. He's the father of butter, the butter father. There we go. Next one is Copa Airlines 737 MAX 9 coming from Panama City.
0 at 15, gust 25, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er for landing traffic. Clear to land, hold short of runway 9, MAX 0. Argentina 1304 heavy, uniform, Tango, hold short runway 12. Uniform Tango, hold short 12, Argentina 1304.
After Copa Airlines, we have a 321 American Airlines, and then we have ITA, then we have Iberia 330, then we have KLM Cargo 747-400. So if that's the reason to stay, then I don't know. Welcome to Planes and Friends. It is currently 3:11 p.m. here on the East Coast, on the very windy, very gusty Miami today. No go-arounds so far. Well, there were 2 of them triggered by ATC, I think because of spacing issues and field not inside. But I guess not due to the wind or so, right? But it's a fantastic day, and we have again the DHC2, the Beaver, flying around along Miami Beach. 73 years old, delivered in 1952, and I saw yesterday on a different channel for Fort Lauderdale a DC-3 coming in. I think that one was 1944 or something. Only here in Miami. Only here in Miami. Fantastic.
432. American 2636, Miami, welcome, wind 09016, gust 25. Runway 9er, clear to land, company landing, runway 12, and the 73 is holding short of the intersection. Runway 9, cleared to land, and copy all, American 2630.
Here we go. Copa Airlines from Panama.
Good day, Tower 630 heavy, LS 09.
Tower 630 heavy, American, welcome, wind 09016. American 790, Miami, welcome, wind 090 at 16, gust 25, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er for landing heavy A350.
Alright, next one, 321 American Airlines, flight 2636 from Kingston.
1986, turn left here, right on Quebec, hold short of uniform, Eastern's gonna come across. Effective residential uniform. Eastern 523, cross runway 15 uniform and proceed to the ramp. United is waiting for you. Traffic 3 mile final.
And behind that, when you see the 350-900 from ITA coming here on runway 9, that is fantastic. Thank you so much for 200 likes. Fantastic support, much appreciated. And we welcome 507 viewers. We are 1 hour into part 2 of today's live stream. We had to take a break because of the rain. You can still see the clouds, but I think we should be fine for another, whatever, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. You never know. You never know. I think we should be fine.
1386, contact ground point 8 today.
I think towards the evening hours there is a higher chance of rain, but let's see.
Miami, good evening, Iberia 03 Foxtrot, ILS runway 09.
Iberia 03 Foxtrot Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9 are clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 09, Iberia 03 Foxtrot.
Copa 45, hold clear Victor. Wind 08014, just 22.
There we go.
American 3155, Gateway United.
And now,
uniform,
let's get some white bodies in. 3 in a row are coming in. Let's kick it off with ITA 350-900 coming in from Bella Roma.
American 2636, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short and 1 2, remain the frequency. Iberia 03 Foxtrot Heavy, traffic 12 o'clock in 3 miles is a heavy Airbus 350, do you have in sight, send out 600.
Yeah, 3 miles, coincide, Iberia 03 Foxtrot.
Iberia 03 Foxtrot Heavy, reduce the final first speed, maintain visual separation.
Oh, is that the white one? Oh yeah, that's the white one. Born to be sustainable. Or in other words, we just wanted to save a few bucks. It just left it white, slapped subtitles on, that's cheaper, and fly around the world like that. ITA 350-900, their blue is the most beautiful blue amongst any airlines out there. Holger, yeah, ITA with a special livery. Well, I would say let's keep it white and slap subtitles on. I think this fits it a little bit better. Next one, Iberia 330-300 coming in from Madrid.
Stand by. American 790, Yankee, ground point 8 today.
The heavy festival continues, and all the way in the back you can see KLM Cargo 747-400 from Amsterdam.
No delay, crossing the 1 Tango, going back to the ramp.
Steve MC, hello to you.
Uniform right on Tango, hold for Tango 8, no delay off the runway, please.
Uniform Tango 8, hold on the runway, error 637.
Alaska 441,
Go round.
Runway 12, clear to land, hold short and 9er for heavy air, but correction heavy going full force on runway 9.
Go around Iberia. There we go. The first go around today on camera. I guess that was a plane on the runway, I think so. Alright, Iberia, we're gonna get this one again, which I don't say no. 747-400 KLM coming in from Amsterdam.
Iberia 03 Foxtrot Alpha heavy contact departure on 125.5.
125.5, Iberia 03 Foxtrot. Miami Tower, American 838, passing grid, ILS tonight.
American 838 Miami Tower, caution right service control the heavy Boeing 747, runway 9 are clear to land, traffic landing 12, we'll hold towards the intersection.
Alright, copy all. Clear to land, runway 9, American 838.
Butter! Extremely smooth KLM. Wow! Put it down like hold my yoke. I'm gonna show you. Extremely smooth. Amazing.
Yep, just one check on ILS 12.
Like a champion. Like a champion. Put it down. Absolutely amazing. And that's such a beautiful livery. I wish we could see KLM cargo more often also in New York, but they don't fly there. They do not fly there. I hope when we come back to New York that we will have a few, like a little bit more traffic and a little bit more diversity of airlines. That would be much appreciated. Like this beauty here. Oh my god, it would be fantastic. This one on runway 4 with a skyline of Manhattan in the background. Oh, goodness.
American 2973 on the ILS 9.
Alright, next inbound, a 319 American Airlines from Havana, Cuba, another 319 from Puerto Plata, and then we have a LATAM 767.
Clear to land runway 9, American.
I think we have seen all the LATAMs. the cargo ones. What a beauty, KLM cargo. Look at this one. I love that livery.
American 838, are you able to land and hold short?
Yes, for American 838, we'll land and hold short, runway 12.
American 838, runway 9, clear to land, hold short of 12.
Clear to land, runway 9, hold short, runway 12, American 838.
American 2232, did you tell approach?
We did. On initial contact.
2, runway 12, clear to land, traffic landing 9, we'll hold towards the intersection.
I cut you off, sorry.
American 2232, runway 12, clear to land, traffic landing 9, we'll hold short for you.
Alright, clear to land 12, American 2232, thanks.
Alrighty. Let's continue with a 319 from Havana, and we have two LATAMs coming in. Two LATAM cargo. The second one is all white. The second one all white, 27 years old, delivered in 1998. Amazing. And Iberia is making its way back, so we get that one on top of it. So the heavy festival continues.
1692 Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short runway 9er for landing, Embraer 170.
Clear to land 12, hold short 9, ready. Tower Envoy 3433 ILS 9.
Delta 1538, turn left at uniform and contact ground point 8, I'm showing get occupied.
Left turn.
Is someone in the mods in the chat?
Tower Envoy 3433 ILS 9.
Envoy 3433, Miami Tower, runway 9 at safe land, hold short runway 12 for landing, Boeing 737.
No? Okay.
Wind 080 at 18, gust 24.
Miami Tower, this afternoon, 9 o'clock 620.
Taxi mount.
Connect door 622 heavy, Miami Tower.
Another
runway 9er,
319
clear for
from
land, traffic
Puerto
landing 12,
Plata,
Airbus
American
319,
Airlines.
will hold towards the intersection.
Thank you, clear to land, runway 9 and land door.
American 838 Tango 7 Tango Yankee, hold short 12, main frequency. American 2636 Runway, traffic 2 mile final, crossing to Yankee, contact ground point today. American 2232 Victor, Papa, ground point today. MXO 420 Miami Tower. MXO 420 runway 12, clear to land, traffic landing 9er, Embraer 170 will hold towards the intersection. American 3258 Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short runway 9er for heavy Boeing 767 landing.
12 clear land, hold short 9, American 3258.
All right, KLM cargo is 747. Pulling in to the cargo area.
American 838, keep the speed up, traffic 3 mile final, crossing to Yankee, contact ground point today. American 1692 uniform, ground point today.
Ground point,
American 2973 Tango 7 Tango Yankee, hold short runway 12, main frequency.
Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short 12. Southwest 2170, ILS 12.
Southwest 2170 Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short runway 9er for landing heavy Airbus 330.
Clear to land, 12, hold short 9er, Southwest.
Iberia 03 Foxtrot Alpha Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9er, clear to land, traffic landing 12, will hold short of the intersection.
All right, 1 second. All right, back 767 300 freighter LATAM.
Contact ground point. Envoy 3433 Tango 7 Tango Yankee, hold short runway 12, main frequency.
That was an aggressive touchdown. Good angle of attack. Alrighty, next one. Iberia, second attempt, 330-300 coming in from Madrid. And then there's another LATAM cargo 767 coming in. Just a few minutes out. And the KC-135 is still circling. And then we have an Amerijet coming in from Managua. Let's see, Usually they go in on the north. They go in on runway 8, Amerijets. I mean, they're going pretty south. They're going pretty south. So they are at 10,000 feet, almost crossing the KC-135, which is at 22,000 feet. Looks like that tanker is doing some practice.
Yankee contact ground point 8, good day.
Yankee ground point 8, good day, American. Searching for you.
All right, let's go over Iberia. Second attempt, 330-300 from Madrid. This one went around, I think, because we had the airport ATC had a spacing issue. No, this one went around. I think there was an airplane on the runway. Excuse me. There were like Spirit went around earlier. There were other planes. Global X from Cap Haiti and went around way before we even saw it. So there's a lot going on today. There's a lot going on. There we go.
Tower, go 7748, establish runway 09. Well, 7748, Miami Tower, runway 9 are cleared to land. Traffic landing 12, Embraer 170, will hold for the intersection. Cleared to land, 09.
And then we have also Gol coming in. Gol with a 737 MAX 8 from Brasilia. After Gol, we have another LATAM, all-white one, do-it-yourself livery from Bogota. Embraer 175 is next from Beef Island. There we go. Okay. Embraer 175 from Beef Island. So let's see what's going on here later with departures. Not sure what's the plan is for this one, but the door is still open, so I think they're still working on the aircraft.
Very good, 4424 Island, 12.
Brickyard 4424 Miami Tower, runway 12, cleared to land, hold short, runway 9er for landing Boeing 737.
Clear to land, hold short, Brickyard 4424.
We have an interesting approach in Opaloca.
Iberia 03 Foxtrot.
Global 7500.
12 at Victor, straight into the ramp.
Runway 12 and on future space to the runway 03 Foxtrot.
Alpha 45, crossing the 12 Tango, join Quebec, contact ground point 8.
And Avianca green livery, only 16 minutes away.
Wind 080 at 14, just 22.
And we have another 777-300 coming in from London Heathrow, American Airlines. Unfortunately not the special livery, so we have an eye on that one as well. Next one is Gol 737 Max 8 from Brasilia. Remember, there's only one flight from Gol, and only with a 737. I think there's way more potential from the capital of Brazil. But okay, all right.
Envoy 4212, Miami Tower.
From number 4212, just gonna talk with you. We're on the ILS runway 12.
Envoy 4212, runway 126, north for smoky 9, Envoy 3076, hold short of 12 at Yankee. Wind 080 at 14.
All right, next inbound, all white 767 cargo from Bogota, LATAM cargo. That is flight 2502. And then we have the 777 coming in. American Airlines 777-300. Let me see where we have the special livery.
Well, 7748 uniform Victor, hold short runway 12, remain the frequency.
The special livery is currently flying from London Heathrow to Charlotte.
Brickyard 4424, turn left at Victor, contact ground point today.
Victor, over ground point.
Oh.
It's a microphone.
Oh, it's a microphone?
So when you talk, like everyone hears it.
Oh, okay, no worries, thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Microphone adu maatadala.
I love my life. Okay. 767, 300. LATAM.
American 843, Miami Tower, cosmic turbulence control the heavy Boeing 767 over the threshold. Runway 9er, clear to land, traffic landing 12, we'll hold for the intersection.
Clear to land 9, American 843.
All right. Next one, 321 Neo. American Airlines from Phoenix.
Envoy 4212, Victor, and ground point today.
Victor over to ground, Envoy 4212.
Envoy 3076, crossing 16 Yankee, contact ground point today. Blanco 2502 Heavy, uniform, Victor, Sierra to the ramp.
Papa Lima, it's time for the bear spray. Goodness. No, I don't think so. Oh, good. It's time for the bear spray. All right. This thing is taxiing wildly back to the cargo round.
1418 Miami Tower, runway 9er, clear to land, traffic.
So this is LATAM cargo. The white one just came in.
Runway 9 clear to land, United 14.
7748, traffic on the 7 mile final, cross runway 12, straight into the ramp today.
American 2199 on the ILS-12.
American 2199, Miami Tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short runway 9er for landing Boeing 737.
Clear to land, we'll hold
Still
short
pretty
runway
windy,
9,
pretty
2199.
gusty. So next inbound, as I said, is American Airlines 321 Neo from Phoenix. And Adi, greetings to Vienna from Miami. Adi Rauschenbach. Best live on non-stop traffic. Thank you so much.
American 57 Heavy, Miami Tower, wind 08014, gust 23, runway 9er cleared to land.
All right.
American 843, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short runway 12, remain the frequency.
Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short 150 for American 42.
All right, next inbound, 737 MAX 9 from United from Denver, Colorado.
American 2199,
This thing is
Yankee,
2 years
Tower,
old,
connect it in.
delivered in August of 2023. Would like to know when the next cargo one, when the next freighter will leave. The cargo ramp would be great to have a little bit more action here, but we have Tampa Cargo coming in. That's Avianca, the green livery. That's interesting. I'm not sure if we have seen that one yet. 330-300 passenger to freighter conversion in the full green livery. That's interesting. Currently number 2. Number 1 is a 777-300 from American Airlines coming in from London Heathrow. Alrighty.
Tampa 4106 Heavy, Miami Tower, constantly Turbulence, control the heavy Boeing 777 over the threshold, runway 9 is cleared to land.
Clear to land, Tampa Cargo, that's a 330-300 passenger to freighter conversion, so they bring in everything they have at the moment. So this one is wearing the green livery, operated by Avianca Cargo Mexico. All right, we have to wait for a few seconds until this thing is showing up. I hope you're doing fine on this Saturday, November 29th. We are 3 weeks away from Christmas. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. 3 weeks away from Christmas. And then we also have Eastern Air Express coming in, 737-400. No flight information, but it's obvious. We have a Sky Airline 320 Neo coming in from Lima, Peru. And we go over in just a few seconds to catch that green livery, the green livery 330-300 passenger to freighter conversion. Now, this one, what you see here right now with the red tail, that's also a passenger to freighter conversion. So, looks like Avianca Cargo, they operate the original freighters from Tampa Cargo. These are factory freighters from Airbus. You see it on the hump, on the nose gear. And they also are mixing in now passenger to freighter conversions. Pretty interesting. All right. And we have people that are already in Christmas spirit. Look at that, here in Miami. Do they know it's right? So there we go. Passenger to freighter conversion. When will you be going back to JFK? That's going to be, I will start driving in the evening hours of December 6th. That's when I will start driving, in the evening hours of December 6th. So most likely the first show back from JFK will be either the 8th or the 9th. It's depending on the traffic and how good I can, make my way through. It's a 2 day drive. And also the weather. I'm a little bit scared of the weather for New York. So let's see how this one goes. But Avianca Cargo, the green livery. That is actually Avianca Cargo Mexico. Perfect. Look at this. Avianca Cargo Mexico. I think we haven't seen this one here yet. I'm not aware.
Wind 09019, gust 25. American 1746, Miami Tower, runway 12, cleared to land, hold short, runway 9er, landing Airbus.
12, clear to land, hold short, runway 9er, American 1746.
Wind 080 at 19, gust 25.
All right, next one is Sky Airline from Lima, 320-200 Neo. Registration from Chile, 4 years old, delivered in January of 2021. It takes a minute until this thing is showing up, but that's next one we will capture.
Good afternoon, Eastern Express 608 with the ILS number 9.
ILS number 9. Tourist to boot, hello to you. You're still in Florida? Yes, and I will be for another week. You're still in Florida. I love it. Oops, does it look like rain here again? Come on, please. Come on. What are the chances for rain? Goodness. We just ended. What are the chances for rain? It's the same sky again. Oh, God, impressive. It is currently, 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 33% chance of rain. Yeah, you can't win. You can't win. Come on, we had such a great. Look at this. This looks like it's rain. Rain is coming over. And we have winds from the northwest, from the northeast. So this one is coming over to us. Oh goodness, seriously. So yeah, we might be. I'm not sure yet. Let me see. There wasn't much coming on the first round, but still. Now the phone in front of the speakers, the microphone. That's new actually. That's new.
Miami Tower, American 360, ILS 9.
American 360, Miami Tower, wind 080 at 16, gust 25, runway 9 are cleared to land.
Yeah, this looks like rain.
American 1746, turn left at uniform, contact ground point 8, good day. American 1746, is the runway dry? Thank you.
Did she ask if the runway is dry? Oh, rain is coming. All right, guys, I have to stop. The rain is coming over. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow. I would say 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. The rain is coming. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. So sorry.